Yesterday, I was just scrolling on Instagram, wasting my time, and I stumbled upon this one reel about 7 things that you should completely avoid in order to have a good, successful life. And I took a couple of screenshots, and I'm just going to go over them and see whether I agree with them or not. So right here, the number one thing it said was to stop comparing yourself to other people. Because when you compare yourself to other people, you will feel inadequate. It will lead to rushed goals and dissatisfaction with life. Now, I slightly agree with this, or especially at the beginning of your self-improvement journey. If you compare yourself to other people, maybe to your peers or somebody a little bit older than you, you may feel dissatisfied with your progress. Even though you've been making steady progress, somebody can be ahead of you, and that will leave you feeling unmotivated and sad, dissatisfied with yourself. Now, you don't know whether that person had a better race than you when they were starting out, or whether that person has been doing it for longer. Maybe they cheated. You don't know whether that's business or gym or body or any. When you compare yourself to other people, that just, I don't know, it leads down this path of envy and jealousy. Now, when you're with your friends, yeah, friendly competition is good, but don't let it go overboard, because that's how you lose friendships, all right? When you constantly try to be better, and yeah, I'm better than you. No, you should never do that. Here it says it's going to leave you feeling inadequate, which is true. It's going to make you feel dissatisfied with your life. That's also true. Rushed goals, I'm not sure how you're going to rush your goals. Maybe in the gym, you see some big dude and you want to get like him as soon as possible. You take some training. Yeah, okay. You achieve. Yeah, okay, maybe. When it comes to business, I'm not sure. Perhaps if you're a YouTuber, you take sponsorships to make more money. But hey, I slightly agree with this, all right? It says right here, comparison will zap the joy out of your life if you let it. 100% true. You have to be really careful with how you compare yourself to other people. It's better that you don't. All right? It's better if you just look at yourself in the past self, see how far you've come, and just go from there. Try this. Add a simple gratitude practice to your morning and evening routine. Pretty much what that means is that Hamza, everybody knows him, he's been talking about this for a long time, when you should be doing gratitude journaling. When you journal about the things that you're grateful for, that you're happy that they're in your life. And when you incorporate that with meditation, your life is going to improve so much. Because meditation gives you more mindfulness, and gratitude journaling gives you more happiness. So when you become more mindful of the things that you used to take for granted, you're going to become more happy that you have those things in your life. And doing both of those things together will lead to a happier, more fulfilling life. Now, the second thing it says to avoid is comfort. Everybody knows this. All right, this is simple. Comfort is the killer of man. I'm not sure who said that. I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Tate or an Orhan. Somebody said that, but it's true. It's true. If you seek comfort and never seek discomfort, you're never going to grow as a man. You won't become successful, because men grow from discomfort. Whether that's cold showers, whether that's going to the gym and feeling pain, whether that's going up to random girls and getting rejected. It's basically like failing and feeling pain before succeeding, because that's what leads to success. The pain, the failure, that's what leads to success later on. At least from my understanding. It says right here, the comfort zone is where dreams go to die. You don't need to jump off a cliff, but you do need to push yourself a little closer to the edge. That's a corny ass quote, but hey, if it works, it works. And yeah, just don't seek comfort, seek discomfort, see where that takes you. The third thing you should avoid is quitting. Now, quitting is literally the worst thing you could do, because you're giving up. Like, you're not achieving your goals. You're giving up. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. The only way to guarantee failure is to quit. Simply staying in the game long enough will put you ahead of most people. Yeah, it's true. Here it says, how to overcome quitting. It says, try this. Commit to something and give your friend $100. If you quit, they get to keep the money. Now, I have mixed feelings about this method because I use this method myself. And it works at the beginning. It works at the beginning stages of your self-improvement when you're too weak. But if you constantly keep relying on this, on like external factors to motivate you and your friends, or, oh, if I don't do this, I will lose money, like, you won't become successful if you constantly have to rely on other people to keep you accountable. You have to keep yourself accountable. That's what I think. The fourth thing you should avoid is distractions. Now, all of these things are incredibly important, right? You should avoid all of these things, but distraction, oh my goodness. In my personal life and my experience, this has been the thing that I struggle with the most. It's these distractions around me. It's my phone, it's the social media, the movies, it's just, man. That's the thing I've had the most friction with, the most difficulty with. It says right here, do you distract yourself from your life? Not including sleep, is there ever a time when you're not watching, listening, or consuming some kind of information? When you think of it, pretty much all of our day, from the moment we wake up, we spend consuming. That's the average human, right? The normal human spends all of his day pretty much consuming. He goes to bed listening to something. He wakes up, he takes his phone. Maybe if he's not watching YouTube, he's listening to music in the ear. He's talking to other people. People don't spend time in silence anymore. And I think that's very important in order to actually understand what you want from your life. It says right here, try this. Schedule 2 15-minute blocks each day to do nothing. No input, no distraction. You just sit, look at the wall, look at a plant, at a painting, and you think. This is a great practice. I personally haven't tried it for a long time. I've tried it only once or twice. But from my understanding, from the things that other people told me, this is a great practice. And this is what got them to the point that they are at in their life. This is what made them understand what they want to do in life. This is when they came up with the goals that they wanted to achieve. Is when it was just silent and they had to think about it. So this is a great practice. Oh goodness. Number 5, something you should avoid: your phone. You knew it was coming. Phone addiction is real and dangerous. Fuck, bro. Smartphones, like, it's literally the definition of a double-edged sword. Because on one hand, you have all of these beautiful ways to learn information. You have all of these millionaires and all of these good people you can learn from. You can make money from your phone. You can talk to your friends with your phone. And then on the other side, you have porn. You have access to video games. You have access to just media, this useless media consumption. And the balance is, there is no balance. You cannot balance it. It's either you pick this, either you pick this. If you try to balance it, this one will win because it's easier. It gives you dopamine. So you need to remove this. You need to remove the distraction from your phone and just focus on this part, because this is what's going to take you to success. You're going to make money. Turn off your phone 1 hour before bed and don't turn it on for 1 hour after you wake. This is a beautiful practice. Turning off your phone 1 hour before bed just means you're not going to have that blue light constantly hitting your eyes. You're going to get better sleep. You're going to fall asleep faster, and you're going to wake up better. And not turning it on 1 hour after you wake up just leads to a productive morning. You feel better when you wake up. You wake up and you just get out of bed. You don't stay on your phone. You open your window, get some sunlight in your eyes. You're just going to end up feeling much better and much more productive if you do this. Your life will literally transform before your eyes. The next thing is waiting for the perfect conditions to start anything. Because you know damn well there is somebody out there grinding who's in a much worse position than you. They probably got one parent, maybe they don't have any parents. Maybe they're on the verge of homelessness. They're dead broke, they don't have friends, and yet they're still working better than you. They're still working harder than you towards their goals. You know damn well those people exist. All right? Not privileged people, people with literally nothing or working harder than you. And yet here you are with all of your different advantages over them, doing much worse. It's just it's a little bit embarrassing, you gotta admit. And the reason they're doing better is simply because they're just doing it. They took action, they started, and they kept going. They used that momentum after they started. This is another thing I struggle with personally, is the just starting and using momentum, because I start and then I stop. I start and then I stop. The last thing right here, it says multitasking, but I don't know much about multitasking, so I'm not gonna touch on that subject. It says right here that you need to put 100% intention into everything that you do, which, I mean, it sounds correct, but I don't have any opinion on this because I haven't looked into that. I haven't looked into multitasking. I haven't done research on this, so that's it. The biggest thing that I can tell you is to remove your phone. Just throw that bitch out the window, all right? Simple as that.